All right. Take number what? 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe more.
So, okay. So welcome to our first ever podcast. This is the no name podcast so far, seeing as how we're not creative enough to get a name. I'm your host, Omer Saidali.
And I'm your co-host, Ahmed Aqib.
Okay, and these guys, we have our guests.
Yeah.
So my name is Aqib.
And
Ahmed Jaffer, grade
okay,
11, both
look at
of
that.
us.
They're both in grade 11. They're both part of the school GLA, which we are also part of. They're a year younger than us, so they're like our little kids, you know. We gotta groom them and run them up. You can laugh out loud. It's fine.
You laugh. We need to hear you, by the way. Yeah.
So okay, let's give us a bit of an overview about you guys. Like, how long have you been part of this school?
I mean, we were part of IFS. I was part of IFS since grade 9.
Grade 9.
And obviously it shut down. And
This is
then we
Aqib.
came in. So it's been a year, almost.
I was at IFS since JK, and I left in grade 6 for HIFs. Came back grade 9.
You went to HIFs?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
interesting.
I didn't know about that.
So,
I didn't know that either.
That's cool. So Imad and I, we've both been part of IFS for a while. Imad's been
Yeah,
here
I've been
for
here from since kindergarten. And Omer, you?
in grade 6, which
That's
is
sad.
yeah.
That's a
Be
lot.
quiet,
Right when we're graduating.
Look at that, grade 9, that's sad. By the way, the teachers will hear this, so
Yeah.
they'll be able to tell how
That's
much you
fine,
care about
that's
it.
fine.
Well, anyways, so we kind of brought you guys on here. This is the first time we're doing this. We just want to try it out, see how it goes. Ahmed's like giggling as loud as he can. We have people in the background just doing really weird stuff. So I want to ask you guys like a question, like what's it like for you guys at GLA right now? Because you guys are in grade 11 and stuff. You have next year's gonna be your last year. The Sam, be quiet. So like what's it like for you here?
I think it's better than IFS, to be honest. It's more like less stress and like just the way they're teaching it is good. Like, I like it personally.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Ahmed, what's your take
Yeah,
on it?
again, yeah, I like it. A lot more IFS, more relaxing. I like it. They're a lot less strict than
There's
some
less
other
pressure.
things. IFS was strict.
Yeah,
on a
they're
lot
more
of things,
understanding.
Like uniform and such, and here you can just wear whatever you want, like you want. You.
Wait, what are
that's a
you
bit,
talking about?
What are you trying to say here, man?
Yeah. Seeing how Imad doesn't even wear the maroon for the
I
uniform.
don't know. I don't care, man. What? No, I do care.
Okay.
I do
Great
care.
job.
I do care.
Great job. Okay, well, like,
Yeah.
what's your like?
Stance on.
So we know that IFS closed down and all that, and obviously that's been talked about like a ton, but it's never been talked about. I don't think publicly with like a way to. Like a format which is on like social media and stuff. No one's talked about it like that. No one's talked about the students' kind of perspective.
Yeah.
So like I kind of want to know what you guys like your thought process behind how it happened, what happened, like what was going through you guys' head, and like 'cause it happened during the summer, right?
Like, let's just talk about when it first happened and you first got the news that the school shut down.
I didn't
Well-
believe it, to be honest. I thought it was a joke or something.
Yeah,
That's what
most people
happened.
did. Yeah.
But then one of the owner's son, like, he's my brother's friend, and like he told me like, oh, there's like a 95% chance it's closing down. So then as soon as I heard that, I told my dad, and then I was actually gonna go to like Pearson or something. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, like I wasn't like sad or disappointed or anything, but it's just like even like my siblings, they like put a lot of work into like the school and stuff like that, so they were more like depressed than me. I didn't really care that much. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
I found out like, what was it 2 weeks before?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a two
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks before. Dude, my brother Mikhail texted brother Omer, and he just became a dad then, mashallah. So like, he just
Brother
texted-
Omer, not Mikhail.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Mikhail's like
whoa.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, so brother Omer just texted back. He said, I became a dad. So we had no idea. I don't think he knew either. But they didn't really consider the students, I guess, in shutting down high school. At the time, my mom was worried. I wasn't as much because I didn't really think it was actually going to shut
Exactly.
down. When it did, it was chaos. Just scrambling.
Yeah, so you guys went to like public schools and they're trying to figure out which one you were trying to get
Yeah.
into. So like you said that you didn't like you've only been here since what, grade 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Bell. That was gonna come up.
Hard to get
Anyways,
into.
so you've been here since you had been at IFS since grade 9, but Ahmed, you've been at it since kindergarten. You've never known any other type of school other than HIBS, which was at IFT, right?
No, it was at Masjid Huzaifa.
Okay, well, regardless, you've known just the Islamic system. So were you planning on going to public school if, GLA never opened up?
I think we were mainly considering Catholic school. Because I wasn't ready. You hear things about public schools like piercing all the time, stabbings, floods all over the place, whatnot.
You say floods all over?
Flood, drugs.
It's just a weird natural disaster. You know, the bathroom
Just floods.
Like, it's insane. Imad, you went to Pierce for a while. Were there any floods going on?
No floods there, man. Plumbing system's just fine.
Okay. That was weird. Yeah, so...
I think it's still recording though.
Is it still?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's a microphone.
Floods. More like bloods, I don't know.
Calm down. Oh my god, we have people on the sidelines throwing up gang signs. Ahmed and Shazib.
When people are listening, they're just gonna hear an extra pair of laughter.
Well, anyways.
That's fine.
Yeah, so like that's interesting. So after you guys heard about GLA opening up, like okay, how'd you hear about GLA opening up?
Through my friends, to be honest.
Did you come to that first meeting that they had?
No, cause I wasn't planning to come here at all.
Oh, okay, so
Cause like
why?
I thought it was maybe like I don't want them to like shut down the same year. Like, you know?
Oh, okay.
I was thinking like that, but then I was thinking about like in the teachers' way, like cause I know the teachers here, it's gonna be easier to like get like you know what I mean, like.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's not.
Yeah, I don't want to say it. But
This is on recording, by the way.
and it's
But you
more
didn't want to say
comfortable.
it.
It's just more comfortable.
You're non-free.
Yeah,
no
okay.
judgment
So
zone.
you know these
It
teachers.
wasn't even about the friends. Like I know a lot of people because like I went to public school first and then I went to an Islamic school.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of people. That's not the problem. It was just more of the marks and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Who's?
Were you?
Yeah.
Ahmed.
Unspoken.
Unspoken, man. This is a non-judgmental zone. So.
Yeah, completely judgment-free zone.
No judgment.
Ahmed, were you like thinking about coming here from the beginning or not?
I actually really did not want to come here because like so many of my close friends went to other places. Hassan, your cousin.
Oh.
All those guys-
Imad's
Sure.
cousin.
Yeah.
All those guys left. Obviously, I wasn't sold on this. I found out through like a text. He texted safe or something like that. I wasn't sold on it. My brother wasn't sold on me. We ended up here, and like after the meeting, I knew like there was sort of like. I just knew the meeting would like sell my parents on the idea of this school, and it did, and I'm glad it did. I guess. So.
That's really cool. Okay, that's interesting because like what we hear a lot nowadays. Well, nowadays, what I'm saying. What we hear a lot is like the parents' kind of point of view, like the parents are deciding this, parents are deciding that, or stuff like that. And it's like it's interesting to take a view of a student, and like. For example, for us, like it's grade 12, so like a lot of us were on the fence about it because, like Aqib said, the whole if in a year they just closed down, that would suck. For you guys, especially because that would be your grade 12 year that they shut down on, and halfway through our year we'd just be gone. So that was one of the biggest concerns that we had. But obviously they've done pretty well for themselves. We're in their office right now. Just,
Exactly.
Yeah, the principal's office is doing this podcast just because our teacher's just like, yeah, sure, go for it. Mm-hmm. So okay. You guys both talked about your brothers, how they were also in this school.
Yeah.
You know, Aqib, your brother graduated a while ago, but
and I had two sisters here.
and you had two sisters here too. But like they left like their own little legacy.
Yeah.
And Ahmed, you had Mikhail and Saif
Yeah.
here, and Saif is still here. What's it like being like the younger sibling compared like admittedly not many people are as what's the word? Involved? Yeah, like they don't know your siblings as much, Aqib, just because they're a lot older and all you guys are young.
Yeah.
But with Ahmed, like your
Mikhail
brother
was
was here,
president,
Mikhail was
so
president and stuff. So what's it like? Like, do you guys have like, I gotta raise these expectations?
It's really
Yeah.
because every teacher makes it seem like Saif and Mikhail were like saints, and they're like really good people.
Could you tell us what they really are?
Not saints, pretty much, but like I don't know. Every teacher just makes it seem like they're really good people, and I'm just a terrible human being. It's quite annoying.
They're not that far off.
For me, it's like,
sorry, judgment free. I'm sorry, judgment free zone.
for me, like I've never been compared to my siblings. Maybe it is because like it was like a little long ago. But it's my sister, like Aksa, like it wasn't that long ago, but like still. Yeah, I didn't have ever like a problem with it, and it just like my brother. I think he was like vice president or something.
Yeah.
And like
I'm
I
doing
want to
hot
become
break.
vice president because of that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So like I guess that's the only thing that affects me.
So like, what about like your parents and stuff? Like, do you think that like them being part
My
of this
dad,
school?
he keeps saying that my brother's math average was like 99, even though mine is higher.
Oh, yours higher than 99?
Yeah.
You're at 100 average?
No.
Oh shit.
It actually was like 70, right? And like my dad keeps telling me like you have to be like your brother, you know, that he gets such good marks and he was like just like me. Like,
Yeah. Are you the youngest in your family?
yeah.
I know you're not.
No.
Yeah.
It's Rayhan.
Rayhan. Yeah,
This
but
is
like he's like.
He's like really young.
But like, well, same thing for you.
Grade 5.
Wow. I was thinking grade 4. Which
Oh yeah.
So like with your parents and stuff, is it like kind of you
Not
know?
as much, because I know we have like different talents. Obviously, I'm sure Mikhail had a couple subjects he wasn't that good at. I don't say it's like not good at a lot of subjects.
Yeah, just throw
Way
your
to
brother
call
under
your
the bus.
brother.
Just do
I
that.
have biology and English. I just can't find my way around it, right? So I
Yeah.
guess Safe has
So yeah,
those two subjects. not good at or
What does
something.
safe kind of suck at?
I don't know, but
No,
It's
okay.
certain
What?
subjects.
Expose all of
It
his
has to
sins.
be.
Math and chemistry.
Math and chemistry. Yeah.
So yeah, these
a
are
third party just joined the party
These are out of nowhere.
and tells us what
An
his
omnipotent,
Ahmed's brother is
omnipotent
wrong.
voice
You know,
from
like,
the.
you know what unbox therapy is, Jack? I'm gonna be that for you.
What?
Jack doesn't talk.
Yeah.
So I think you should keep your voice to yourself.
All right. Okay.
Let's
so
go back to our conversation.
This is our last question, and we just want to ask you this: why did you guys want to be our first guests on here? Aqib, I know you were like really adamant about it.
Yeah, you were raising your hand when.
Yeah, you were like, you were freaking out. You went to Hamza.
Oh,
You were
calm
like,
down,
you're like, Hamza, please, man, put me on that podcast first and stuff. And I know Ahmed was just like, I just want to do it with Aqib, which is nice, you know, good friendship. But like, why? Why do you guys want to? They're hugging right now.
Yeah, they're hugging
Okay,
right now.
that
You just gave
wasn't
him a kiss
anything weird.
You just gave him a kiss on the forehead.
All right, Jack, shut your mouth.
Jack, please.
All right, so what is what was
Honestly,
your reasoning?
Like the only reason is like, because I watched some podcasts. It would be cool to be like on like this side, you know, like actually being a part of it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a good idea. You guys are doing this, like compared to like what we did in IFS. Like,
What do we do in IFS?
What do we do in
IFS?
We did nothing.
Nothing,
Exactly.
exactly.
Perfect.
so it was
Well-
a good experience, you know.
Ahmed.
I think, because, yeah, obviously I want to be with Aqib instead of Hanan. But,
So now we know Hana was also a
Hana
contender for the
also.
first one.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I've seen podcasts before. It looks interesting, and you're filming and what is quite interesting. So I thought your podcast would be nice as well.
And we get to skip a little bit of class, so.
Oh, yeah,
that's
right.
obviously.
But we had classes as well.
Really
The
good
principal.
class.
Yeah.
Why is it?
Just saying.
Like,
So, all right, Imad, for you,
Yeah.
you wanted to host. I wanted to host too because it was fun. Why did you want to host?
I believe, I think we should be able to kind of facilitate to see other people's discussions and how they feel about certain topics that we're talking about. I'm just using a lot of big words right now.
Just a little bit of context. There's like 8 people in this
Yeah,
room
that's
right now.
why I'm
It's a
actually
small
trying to-
room, and there's like 8 people, and only 4 are supposed to be in here.
True.
Oh my god!
Stop it, Jack, please.
Stop talking.
What about you, Bear? Why did you want to be a host
To be
on
honest,
this podcast?
like Aqib, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I really like it, and I thought hosting one would be really fun, especially since, like, it's a little, it's a way to talk about a lot of stuff that you want to get off your chest.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, this whole
Voicing
thing with
it to the
IFS
public,
and
yeah.
GLA, like, I wanted to get that off my chest, but like, I've never had an outlet for it other than like Twitter, and like, what's the point of that?
Yeah.
It's like a way to vocalize it really easily. It would be really cool. And now these
So
guys
we
are
just
really
have our
cool.
cameraman doing weird.
All right, so
stuff.
guys, thank you so much for joining us for our first
No problem.
podcast. It's really short. I hope you guys do come on again for the longer ones, hopefully in the future. Inshallah.
Can have like, you know,
Uh,
really intense discussions.
Yeah, really philosophical and intense discussions, or we'll just, you know, make fun of you guys more, or safe and
Or safe.
All right, so thank you guys so much for coming. All right.
No problem.
Okay.